Central Elementary School is located in Stephenville, Texas, which is 78 miles southwest of Fort Worth. Stephenville is home of the Charleston Texans and is where a total of 20,797 citizens reside. Stephenville is hardly diverse as there are 75.7% white citizens, 2.9% African American, 16.8% Hispanic, 1.3% Asian, and 0.9% American Indian. 625 households in Stephenville are single-parent households, and the average household income is $40,547. Central Elementary School consists of 407 pre-K and kindergartners, most of which are white or Hispanic. These students are extremely lucky considering there are only 17.6 students per teacher, approximately 10 aides, and 4 professional supporters on campus. My mentor teacher is a 5th-year teacher, and this is her 2nd year of teaching kindergarten. There are 11 boys and 11 girls in her classroom this year. My mentor teacher practices flexible seating such as swivel seats and yoga balls. Recently, a behavioral student was implemented into the classroom. As shown, the yoga balls have been placed away due to the behavioral student being overstimulated. Although the student behaves differently than others, the students are still expected to abide by the social contract they created at the beginning of the year, as they signed it with the cutout of their heads. Since most of the academic behaviors are still developmentally appropriate in kindergarten, only one student has been diagnosed and medicated for ADD. My mentor teacher plans to suggest one student to be evaluated for dyslexia, one student for SPED, and one student for emotional disturbance. She also plans to recommend 3 students for GT as they are all 3 in the 98th percentile in 3 subject areas. My mentor teacher offers several types of manipulatives for her students to use in the morning until all of the classmates arrive by 8:10. The manipulatives include, but are not limited to, Play-Doh, snap blocks, wooden blocks, and stringing beads. My mentor teacher changes the manipulatives each 6 weeks. To practice classroom management, my mentor teacher uses the smartboard to direct students during their center rotations. The smartboard lets them know what center they're going to, a countdown for the allotted time at each center, and a 1-minute timer for cleanup. For one of the literacy centers, my teacher promotes independent reading by having a classroom library. Along with the classroom library, my mentor teacher has a bookshelf for read-aloud books organized by season or subject. Another center used in this classroom are iPads. Each student is assigned an iPad, and they are allowed to use Starfall app 10 minutes a day during their center times. They use the prior knowledge that they know from home how to operate the iPads. This kindergarten classroom is implementing new sight words into their sight word rings each week. These new words are added to their word wall, and the previous week's words are removed. The students take their rings home to practice new and old words. My mentor teacher has colors, shapes, and numbers posted behind the teacher table. The students are prompted to use the numbers as a guide when they are unsure how to write a number. The word wall and these numbers are affected due to the fact that they will end the year with mastery over sight words and numbers 1 through 20 by using their prior knowledge from the beginning of the year. These 2 students are considered to be in the low group during the literacy centers. They lack prior knowledge from home. In the picture, they are learning the first steps of reading. They are practicing how to hold the book correctly, where the title page is, and how to track. Lastly, my teacher is given 12 bundles by the district that she uses as lesson plans. Because the district provides these bundles, she's not required to turn in lesson plans to an administrator for literacy. These bundles include which books to read and which sight words to implement. If I were to be in this classroom for the remainder of the year, I would first begin organizing counseling sessions for the student who possibly suffers from emotional disturbance. Next, I would begin letting the students take their iPads into the classroom library so they can use a QR code app to help them find books. This app would later read to them using tracking to help them understand which words they are seeing and hearing. Last, I would begin leaving the teacher table center once a week so I could help other students in different centers as needed. I would like to give a huge thank you to my mentor teacher and the administrators at Central Elementary for allowing me to experience these awesome 8 weeks with this classroom.